Hey guys, PJ with Expand Realty. Today, again, I'm with Leanna Harris with the Primus Mortgage, and we're gonna talk about the fees as a buyer you have to pay. And there are a few fees that you have to pay, and then Leanna gonna explain everything that how it's gonna work. Thanks for being here again.
Sure, thanks for having me. There's two main parts when you're purchasing a home. Your first part is gonna be your down payment. The second part is gonna be your closing costs. On the first part for your down payment, it's set depending on which loan program you choose. So if you choose FHA, it's 3.5%. VA and USDA are both 0% down programs if you qualify for those. And then conventional is 5%, is the minimum. You can do more on conventional, but 5% is the minimum. And that is of the purchase price. The second portion is the closing costs, which is kind of broken up into its own two sections, which are your prepaid expenses, which are your insurance and taxes where we set up your escrow account, and the actual closing cost fees. So the closing costs themselves, just the closing cost portion, typically runs anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500, depending on the loan type. And the prepaids can run generally somewhere between $25 and $45, depending on the size of the house, how expensive the taxes and insurance are. So the closing costs are one thing that can be negotiated in the contract. So if you want help with the closing costs, you can have PJ help you negotiate those into the contract for the seller to pay them. And they can pay all of your closing costs. The only thing that they can't pay is your down payment. So that is the one thing that you're responsible for to come out of your pocket. We do have some options if you want help with the down payment assistance. We have some grant programs. The one that we have right now in particular is the Primus 5, which gives you up to 5% of the loan amount to help with down payment and closing costs. So you could potentially get in the house with no money down if you got some help from the seller and you had the grant.
Sweet. Guys, that program is amazing. So you get 5% from Primus for your down payment and closing costs, and then also if you negotiate the closing costs with the seller, you might get some money back at the closing. So you buy a house and you get money. How awesome is that? As always, if you have any question, reach out to me. And thank you so much, Leanna, for being here.
You're welcome.